Glad to have you rejoin us for sports on TVC News Breakfast. Now, England are looking to have a friendly match with the Super Eagles ahead of the 2018 World Cup. Both countries have already secured their spots at next year's tournament in Russia and are drawing up their preparation plans. Now, the English FA contacted the Nigeria Football Federation after the Super Eagles sealed their World Cup spot with a narrow win over Zambia earlier this month. The game has been slated for next year, but will only hold if both teams are not in the same group when the draws for the tournament are made on the 1st of December. Now, the drama of the UEFA Champions League on Wednesday was at Stamford Bridge, where English champions Chelsea survived a scare to force Italian team Roma to a 3-3 draw. Chelsea had gone up 2 goals from Brazilian defender David Luiz and Eden Hazard in the first half.
Takes on Fazio, and Hazard! Brilliant goal by Chelsea!
But former Manchester City players Kolarov and Edin Dzeko led a fight back which put Roma up 3-2, 20 minutes left to play.
Kolarov delivers, oh, we've done it!
But Hazard produced a face-saving header which tied the match at 3-3.
Better again, and the header's right in the corner from Eden Hazard. It's 3-3.
Elsewhere, the PSG deadly strike force thrashed Anderlecht 4-0. Manchester United secured a vital away win in Portugal, beating Benfica 1-0 on Mourinho's homecoming. Bayern Munich beat Celtic of Scotland 3-0, and Lionel Messi scored his 100th goal in Europe as Barcelona defeated Olympiacos 3-1 at Camp Nou. Joining us now to take a look at what went down yesterday, junior international manager at Western FC in London, Emmanuel Adekunle. Emmanuel, do you see the good news? There's good news. Yes, England wants to play Nigeria, provided both countries are not in the same group. But then Lille, coach Marcelo Bielsa in France has recalled Vincent Enyama to the first team of Lille Metropole. After he recovered from injury, do you see Coach Roy use this sort of match with England to bring back Enyama to the national team?
What I would say is Nigeria playing a friendly against England would be a very good thing in the sense that we need to play European oppositions. We need to play with South American oppositions to know how, to understand how they attack, they defend. We need to play those kind of matches. And on Enyama has been, I think, is one of the best Nigerian goalkeepers after Rufai that we've had. And I'm surprised that he retired early because I know goalkeepers do be in goal for longer than players. I'm surprised that he retired early, and I believe that he's coming back. Might be a good thing for the Super Eagles because he's got a vast experience in international football, in the African Nations Cup, in the World Cup. I think we need somebody like that. If we can recall him back, I think it will be a positive idea for Nigeria.
Well, the story is that Kyle Ekeme, the current #1, is recovering very well and might recover well in time ahead of the World Cup. Now, if you have to recall Enyama, where does that put Kyle Ekeme when he's fully recovered from his illness?
There is one thing you need to understand in this situation. You don't compare Enyama and Ekeme. They are not. You cannot compare them. What Enyama has done for Nigeria, although what I would say is, if he can get back to himself, to his self back in the days when he was the captain of the Super Eagles and the goalkeeper, I think there is no goalkeeper that can beat Enyama in these days.
Let's go to the Champions League now. What happened to Chelsea on Wednesday night? I mean, they were playing at home at the Bridge, and then Roma, and then to make matters worse, 2 former Manchester City players were the ones who killed off Chelsea.
Well, Solomon, in some matches, players don't turn up. Just like yesterday, Chelsea never turned up until maybe few minutes from 70 minutes in the game. Because if you and I will blame Antonio Conte for the way Chelsea played yesterday. Because the way he set the team out, it shows that it's a defensive formation right from the beginning. And luckily, we got the first 2 goals. But you watch properly, you find out that, man, the way these guys are attacking Chelsea, they will definitely score. They will definitely score a goal or two. I was on phone with a friend in the States yesterday during the match, and Chelsea was leading 2-0. And I told the guy, I said, look, the way it's going, Chelsea going to concede goals because they keep defending and moving backwards. I don't know how defenders do that. When an attacker is coming with the ball, they keep moving back. I don't understand it. I keep, asking questions about it, but I don't understand it. And Conte made that silly mistake yesterday, and I hope that he's not going to make that again, because if not for Hazard yesterday, we'll be talking a different story now.
Yeah, you just mentioned Hazard there because I was going to ask. You say the players didn't show up, but then Hazard showed up and he rescued the game. So what do you mean? Even David Luiz, who's a defender, showed up and gave Chelsea that classical opening goal. So what do you mean? Which players weren't up to par? Which players didn't show up? Or is it that Victor Moses, are feeling the non-presence of Victor Moses, really?
Yeah, there is a saying that a tree cannot make a forest. You mentioned Hazard. Yeah, it was on his day yesterday. But how about the rest? The rest. We're talking about the rest. Zabacosta, what is his name? He's not in the game. Aspilicueta was slacking. What they call it? Even David Luiz, you mentioned, was too slow. He was too slow. Fabregas was too slow. Cahill was not on his day. He was just, was playing like he was playing against Chelsea. All of them, they didn't play well. Even the goalkeeper, he didn't save anything. He wasn't there. So Chelsea wasn't there yesterday. They were all asleep, until Roma went up 3-2 before they woke up a little bit. And after that, they went back to sleep again. So I think they need to wake up. They've played 3 matches now without a win, which is not a characteristic of Chelsea. So they need to change that. And the next match, they need to get a win at all cost.
Sometimes I do think that a manager of your caliber will be devoid of emotions, but I see the emotions of a Chelsea man there. Thanks so much, Emmanuel Adekunle, former junior international for Nigeria and now manager at Waston FC in London. Well, that will be all of the analysis for the Champions League today, but then Europa League will come up later in the day. Back to Mike and Ngozi.